If you've ever struggled to get a fire going in the wild, you know how frustrating it can be. Damp wood, wind, or just that one stubborn log that refuses to ignite can turn a simple task into a survival headache. Today, I'm going to show you a solution that's cheap, effective, and surprisingly simple: upcycling old coffee grounds into fire starters. These aren't just for camping. They're perfect for your emergency kit, your bug-out bag, or even for lighting a stubborn fireplace at home. Before we dive into the step-by-step process, if you're new here or you love practical survival tips, go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Sharing this knowledge helps you, your community, and keeps this channel alive so we can continue digging into survival techniques that actually work. Let's start with the basics. Fire starters are essentially a combination of fuel and an ignition source that burns long enough to light your wood or kindling. Commercial options exist, but they can be expensive, chemical-laden, or, just a bit bulky. By using materials you already have, coffee grounds, wax and jute twine, you can make reliable, eco-friendly fire starters that last. What makes coffee grounds unique is that they burn slowly, giving you a steady heat rather than a flash that dies out immediately. This is crucial in survival situations where patience and consistent heat can make the difference between a successful fire and a frustrating failure. The first step is melting your wax. I use a small metal tin placed into a pot of simmering water. This double boiler method is safe, preventing the wax from overheating and creating hazards. I prefer a simple, non-scented white candle, which is widely available at discount stores like Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. One candle is usually enough to produce about a cup of liquid wax, which is perfect for a small batch of fire starters. Turn your burner to medium heat and let it melt slowly. There's no rush here. Patience ensures your wax remains stable and easy to work with. While the wax is melting, it's time to prepare your wicks. I cut small sections of jute twine and then combined 3 strands, twisting them tightly to form a single sturdy wick. Jute is ideal because it ignites quickly, burns evenly, and is completely natural. I always keep extra jute twine on hand because, it has a variety of uses in both survival scenarios and everyday tasks. Once your wicks are ready, just set them aside for later use. Next, we need a casing for our fire starters. Wax paper works perfectly here. So tear a few sheets and cut them into squares about 4 inches on each side. These squares serve 2 purposes. They hold the mixture together and act as an additional fuel source, giving your fire starter a better chance to catch and sustain a flame. You don't need anything fancy. Simple sheets will work just fine. By now, your wax should be almost fully melted. It's time to add your coffee grounds. These should be dried for at least a week before using them. Moisture can prevent proper burning, so patience in drying is really essential. Add the coffee grounds directly into the melted wax and mix thoroughly. This combination produces a fire starter that burns longer and more consistently than wax alone. I use a skewer or, a similar tool to stir, making sure all the grounds are evenly coated. For an added boost, I like to place a small amount of dryer lint at the bottom of silicone molds. Fluffed natural lint from 100% cotton is best. It ignites quickly without releasing harmful chemicals. Avoid synthetic fibers as they can create unpleasant smoke and burn unpredictably. Once your wax and coffee mixture is ready, insert your jute wicks into each mold, keeping them as centered as possible. Then, carefully pour in your wax mixture. This part can be a bit messy, so I always lay down newspaper or cardboard to protect the workspace. Because coffee grounds naturally settle, I take a spoonful from the bottom to fill each mold evenly. After roughly an hour, once the wax is fully solidified, pop each fire starter out. They should feel solid and compact, with a faint coffee scent that's a nice bonus during use. Finally, it's time to assemble your fire starters into their wax paper casings. Place each fire starter in a square of wax paper, twist the top, and secure it with jute twine using a simple overhand knot. These packages are, durable, easy to pack, and they won't crumble in your bag, making them ideal for camping trips, bug-out bags, or emergency kits. When you're ready to test one, just a spark or lighter against the jute wick ignites immediately while the wax sustains the flame, and the coffee grounds keep it burning long enough to get even the most stubborn logs going. The beauty of these fire starters is that they're entirely self-made, cost almost nothing, and make great use of materials you would otherwise throw away. Every time I make a batch, I feel a sense of satisfaction knowing I have reliable fire-starting material for my next adventure. These fire starters are a simple but highly effective survival tool that every history and survival enthusiast should know how to make. If you found this guide useful, don't forget to subscribe for more practical survival tutorials. Share this video with friends who might benefit from it, and leave a comment letting me know how your batch of fire starters turned out. By keeping these skills alive, we honor not only survival knowledge, but the ingenuity of those who came before us, turning everyday materials into life-saving tools. Your next fire in the wilderness might just start with coffee and wax. And honestly, that's a skill worth having.